Hey, kitty. Hey, Agatha. Hey, Killface. Hey, Scapegoat. Nothing. Hey, PK. And I slept in late. Hey, Weldon. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Color Purple. Hey, Monica. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Comic Book. When did I wake up? It was like 8:30 when I finally. Hey, Vanna. It was like 8:30 when I finally pulled my ass out of bed. And then I ended up ordering ribs for dinner. Yes, I have today off. And PM. It's always PM. Scapegoat! Thank you for 12 months, Scapegoat. I nearly died, but I told the docs I had to be here. Thanks, Gravecoat. Cold in Arizona? It's actually slightly above freezing here in Cornwall right now. Here in Ontario, so yeah, we're just above freezing, which for January is pretty temperate, pretty mild weather. Actually, pretty warm for January. No snow right now. Hey, Troll, please. Walk to the store. Yeah. Hey, Sirkin. Yeah, I walk to the store. Hey, ugly hobo. I walk to the store every Thursday, so even when it's cold, even when it's snowing. We want cold, it's hot, and when it's hot, we want cold. We like that. We want it, but it's so cold when it's cold and not hot when it's hot. Yeah, I bundle up. Yeah, I bundle up. I mean, I put on my winter jacket. What hanging? What hanging up? Oh no, not that one. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. That's a bit better. What happened in Georgia? We hate the summers due to humidity, but we hate the winters due to freezing weather. Yep. Hey, little nitty. Secure your water weight under a coat or jacket. Yep. Good way of hiding how fat you've gotten. Because of El Nino, I guess. Jordan. There's an El Nino this year. What I ate tonight? Ribs. I ordered some ribs from Shoeless Joe's. Hey, Sirkin. Like my girl's BBWW, big beautiful water weight. Sky good. It's a drink. I forgot to make it snow. As good an explanation as any. Shoeless Joe's. Yeah, it's like a sports themed restaurant. Sounds racist. It's named after a baseball player. Shoeless Joe Jackson, I think. Yeah, Shoeless Joe Jackson, American baseball player. Who was white, for the record. So it's not racist. Epstein's list includes Trump. I mean, not surprising, because it's like a lot of very powerful people. You know, like Epstein was really good at building connections with the rich and powerful. Some thinner? Pretty sure I'm not, Liam. The other thing I'll say is that not all of them, not everyone on that list was necessarily involved in the whole pedophilia thing. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. That sounds dirty. What do I do for work? Hey, McBye. I do customer service. What exactly happened on that island? I mean, I assume it depended on who you were. For most people, Lots of drinking and partying, and some of them would have been sexing up women, and a handful sexed up children. A handful of them raped kids. Hey, Sir Capone. Go for selling myself. We all sell ourselves. Anyway. Stanley Kubrick's last film, Eyes Wide Shut, was about Epstein Island. How much would I charge for myself? Anyways, quizzing. Here's a Dumb and Dumber quiz. Shall we do a Dumb and Dumber quiz? Thought it told me your body costs $100 today. Not wrong. Hey, feeder. I mean, or your booty costs $100? Booty. Yeah. I mean, it's a reasonable price. It's a pretty reasonable price, I think. My bestie Dandy is in the chat, I'm reporting. Fair. Frankly, I want to report my stream for Dandy not being here. I feel like she threw me under the bus. Anyway, Dumb and Dumber quiz. Question 1. Where do the two main protagonists reside at the beginning of the movie? Arkansas, California, Rhode Island, or Minnesota? Where do Harry and Lloyd reside at the beginning of the movie? Arkansas, California, Rhode Island, or Minnesota? Mystique? Ooh, nice. Yeah, absolutely, Feeder. I know, Killface. At least that much. Anyway, the answer is indeed Rhode Island. Hey, Morning Dove, thanks. Ever watched Dumb and Dumber? Oh, you should. It's a good movie. Lloyd falls hard for Mary Swanson, a woman he drives to the airport. As she is boarding her plane, he notices that she left a briefcase behind and tries in vain to return it to her. What does the briefcase contain? Ransom money? A laptop? Only clothing and personal stuff? Or a birdcage? Hot Toys. Was it too easy? Yeah. The answer obviously is ransom money. How do Harry and Lloyd kill Mental at the diner? How do Harry and Lloyd kill Mental at the diner? They shoot him, they run him over, they stab him, they poison him. You give him Pizza Hut? Hey, Samoan. My stew. Yes, the answer is they poison him. Would I ever go on a road trip? I don't know. What is it that causes Lloyd to miss the right exit to Aspen? He tries to lose a police car that follows them. He tends to Harry sleeping. He is cut off by another vehicle, or he falls asleep. Meet and greet? I don't know, Liam. I don't know. Meet and greet. Anyway, the answer is that he tends to Harry sleeping. When they finally arrive to Aspen, New Year's Truffle Shuffle? No. When they finally arrive in Aspen, they try to locate Mary. Hey, Justine. Honestly, Justine, I'm not very good at school. I am not the schooling sort. Anyway, when they finally arrive in Aspen, they try to locate Mary. The problem is, Lloyd can't remember her last name. He only recalls it started with an S. At Harry's suggestion, he checks the briefcase and finds the answer. What name does he see on the briefcase? Do well in school? I don't. I really don't do well in school. I think part of the problem, like, I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD. Like, I suspect that I probably have ADHD. And on top of that, I have just, I don't know, I'm not really good at time management or something. Was it branding? Yeah. Answer was Samsonite, which is a brand of luggage. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I like that song. Harry is tasked to bring Mary to Lloyd, but somehow gets invited to spend the day with her himself. What weird accident happens to him when they go skiing? He sets off an avalanche. He hits a tree and a bird's nest falls on his head. He knocks out a kid with a snowball. His tongue gets stuck in a frozen pole. Consistent strength. I mean, sort of comic book, but it's not. It's really not much work. Like, that's really not work that I'm doing, though. Like, I'm not having to actually do shit. You know, for like school, you have to actually do the work. OnlyFans? I don't think so, OnlyFans. I don't think so, Liam. I don't think I'd do an OnlyFans. You're like putting up with us as work. You're not wrong. But no, I mean it's a different thing. Let's get some good money. I mean, it can. The problem is I would need to post content. You know, if I was going to do an OnlyFans, I would need to post content and, you know, fairly regularly. And that would mean having to do more shit. You know, it would mean having to actually do things. I don't even know what kind of content I would post. That's the only reason. Well, OnlyFans doesn't have to be sexual. Like, OnlyFans is like notorious for, it's where people do sex stuff, post naked photos. It doesn't have to be that, though. Hot tub content. Honestly, like, I don't know. About the only thing I can think of that I could do on OnlyFans that I can't do on YouTube, that I might want to do, or that, like, not even necessarily want to do, but be willing to do, would be like stream like adult games that do have sexual content. And even then, meh, not really. Stephen Hawking being on the Epstein list, I was not aware of that, Anunnaki. Anyway, yes, Harry gets his tongue stuck in a frozen pole. When Lloyd reunites with Mary, she politely turns him down by saying that the odds of them being together are 1 in a million. How does Lloyd reply? That's not fair. You're hurting my feelings. No problem. I can get $1 million. So you're telling me there's a chance? I've crossed half the country. That has to count for something. Yes, it is Anunnaki. I'm doing trivia. That's why the title is trivia. New year, new trivia. That's why I put trivia in the titles, because I'm doing trivia. So you're telling me there's a chance? I would not be doing anything sexual myself on OnlyFans. I wouldn't be wearing sexy outfits or going in the hot tub or anything like that. No. I don't think I have never had hemorrhoids to the best of my knowledge. Okay. I mean, you got it right. you got it basically right. More mature games could honestly be fun. I mean, maybe, but I don't know that there's really all that many pornographic games that I'd really want to play. Wasn't verbatim. It was close enough, Kelly. An old friend of the Swansons, Nicholas Andre, is revealed to be behind the kidnapping of Mary's husband. He retrieves the briefcase from the friends, only to find it filled with what? Dirty laundry, dog grooming tools, Bottles of beer, IOUs. When the kidnapper finds the briefcase, what is it filled with? Laundry, dog grooming tools, beer, IOUs. Are the games hentai games? I mean, that is a thing that exists. Becky Williams is being arraigned tomorrow for manufacturing counterfeit pharmaceuticals. I don't know, I don't even know if I remember who Becky Williams is. I sure as hell don't care, but fucked up. Anyway, the answer is IOUs. During the confrontation with Nicholas, one of the friends gets shot. Which one? Larry or Lloyd or Harry? Which one gets shot? Lloyd or Harry? Hey, yes, whale. Hey, Elf. What is my preference for what, Liam? Harry was the one who got shot. Porn? Oh, porn. My porn preference? I don't know. Depends on my mood. Lesbian porn's always good. Sometimes just some vanilla shit. Sometimes just some not poop. No, no poop. Occasionally, just a woman getting herself off is enjoyable. Sometimes it's just fun to watch a girl just go to town on herself, you know? Anyway, at the end, the pair comes across a bus full of bikini models that are looking for two men to work with them as oil boys. Harry points them to a nearby town where they can find two guys. But as the bus is leaving, they both chase it to give them a vital information. What is it? There were actually no men in that town. They realized they could take the job. The bus had a tail light missing. Harry pointed them in the wrong direction. Two girls, one cup? No. Yes, I consider myself straight for now until I begin my transition. Sometimes I get frustrated and just type normal people fucking. I hear that. Even that renders unspeakable things. Read the question again. At the end, the pair comes across a bus full of bikini models that are looking for two men to work with them as oil boys. Harry points them to a nearby town where they can find two guys. But as the bus is leaving, they both chase it to give them vital information. What is it? There were actually no men in that town. They realized they could take the job. The bus had a tail light missing. Harry pointed them in the wrong direction. Ugly Hobo. I intend at some point, I hope to transition at some point. And yes, he pointed them in the wrong direction. Gilfs? No. I don't go for gilfs. No, Ugly Hobo, I have not. I have not begun my transition yet. Hey, any interest? No, this is the same chair I've had for like 3 years now. Go for Gilf when I'm Gilf aged? Probably, but Cat Williams go off on the Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey. I did not. I'll be honest, that is 3 people that I don't particularly care about. Their comedy stylings just are not for me. Any escorts around your area? Probably, but I don't know that I'd want to use a Cornwall escort. Anyways, anyone have any preferences for a trivia category? Any category anyone wants? Are they that bad? Cornwall sucks. Cornwall's a shit town. Cartoons? Sex trivia? Friends? '80s trivia? I mean, we could do any category, really. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? I mean, I like living in Canada. What's my favorite food? I don't know. Your mom's poop. Hmm. Stephen King? Pass. What city? I don't know. Living near Toronto would probably be nice. Infectious diseases of the tropics? Pass. Gonna do a cartoon quiz. All right. Cartoon trivia. We're doing cartoons here. Question 1. So, give a description of the cartoon, and then you have to guess which cartoon it is. Question 1. The life of a puppy is examined. The options are Shaolin Showdown, Sonic X, Clifford's Puppy Days, or Romeo. Infectious disease? No. No. Oh, good night, hobo. No. No, 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 no to infectious disease trivia. No. No. I am not doing that. No. Fuck that. Like, that is. No. I'm not at all comfortable with that sort of shit. I'm sorry, but no. No, thank you. We're doing cartoon trivia, Jordan. The life of a puppy is examined. Shaolin Showdown, Sonic X, Clifford's Puppy Days, or Romeo? Answer obviously is Clifford's Puppy Days. Question 2. A video game star is sent to another planet to battle an evil doctor? Connie the Cow, Sonic X, Kenny the Cow, Lilo and Stitch the series. A video game star is sent to another planet to battle an evil doctor. Connie the Cow, Sonic X, Kenny the Cow, Lilo and Stitch the series. Hey, Rebecca. I've star. Is it gonna fall on my house? Kill me? Answer obviously is Sonic X. Anyone ever watch Captain N when they were kids? Oh, bye, alien tourist. Enjoy. Captain N is so much fun. I think I only caught a couple episodes. Thoughts on Captain Planet? I loved Captain Planet as a kid. Cartoon about Trump. I never watched it because it seems really fucking bad. Like, that show just looked fucking abysmal. Captain N is on YouTube. Yep. Can't watch much of it at a time because it's corny. Holy shit, is it ever corny? Yeah. I remember it being corny as hell. As I was rooting for the eco-terrorists. Next question. A teen shaman team joins up with an ancient warrior to fight evil spirits. A teen shaman team joins up with an ancient warrior to fight evil spirits. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Shaolin Showdown, Romeo, or Shaman King? Yu-Gi-Oh!, Shaolin Showdown, Romeo, or Shaman King? What are these cartoons? I mean, there's a couple I've heard of. Actually, I have to admit, I haven't heard of any of those cartoons myself, so fuck it. Joe Tracy? Duckman? Oh yeah, I loved Duckman. That was such a good show. Whatever happened to cartoons about raccoons living in a forest and having to outsmart business owning at aardvarks? I mean, I think you still get shows like that. All right, here's a better one. Here's a better cartoon quiz. Describe a cartoon character, and you have to guess who it is. I am part of a team of super sleuths who solve mysteries and chase monsters. Even though I am a dog, I can still speak, though not clearly. Who am I? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Need some help from you now. My brother, Ferb, and I like to invent things to enjoy the long summer days. We've made a roller coaster, a new season, and even a haunted house. We annoy my sister, Candace, a lot with our antics. Who am I? Matthew's sweet version of the Scooby-Doo theme song goes hard. Never listened to that one. New Paw Patrol movie is actually fire. I condemn most kink shaming. And yes, Phineas Flynn. Our word kink shaming. That one I would say is very context heavy. Like that one depends on the context. Anyway, I'm not even sure I need to read the full description before everyone gets this one. I live in a fruit in the ocean. And have a pet snail who meows. I work for a crab who loves money a bit too much. Hey, quick question. Just a very quick question. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That should be. I don't know. I just bought this at a store. Yeah. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Your mom. Not actually where I was going, but everyone went there. That's not even where I was going. I was trying to get everyone to just type square SpongeBob SquarePants. I was hoping with exclamation marks. Morning Dove's the only one who put the exclamation marks. Hi, I'm a cat. Anyway, I've never actually watched that show. Never in my life watched that show. Is he LGBT? I mean, probably. From what I've heard, he probably is. But I have never watched that show. Seems asexual to me. I mean, that is part of the umbrella. Next one. I am the leader of a gang of friends at 3rd Street Elementary School and always wear my red baseball cap. Who am I? TJ Detweiler, Tommy Pickles, Timmy Turner, or Vince LaSalle? The band Panty Raid episode? I don't. This is another show that I never watched. So I didn't know the answer to this one. I actually did not know the answer to this one. Yeah, apparently it is TJ Detweiler from Recess. It's one you used to get beat up. Honestly, there are times where I feel like, would I have turned out better if I had been beat up at recess? If I had been picked on at recess? If I'd had some level of, like, if I'd had some, would it have spurred me on to success out of spite? Because I do have a certain level of spite in me. I did not get a haircut now. What? I wasn't popular, but everyone in my class was really nice. Like I was in a class of just entirely nice people. Spite makes good fool. Exactly, Morning Dove. Like that's I don't want to get bullied now. It's just like how many people out there are driven to success purely to get back at people who wronged them? You know? God. I mean, you're probably not wrong about that, Anunnaki. Nothing wrong with that. You stand us fight. I know, like, anyway. Next one could have benefited from an ass whipping or two. Maybe I could have SYL. Maybe I could have. I don't know. I'll never know. Bullies don't turn out well. I'm living proof. I mean, the problem is, I think a lot of bullies probably. I suspect that a lot of bullies probably do turn out pretty well. I have Bully the Bully playing in my head. Bullying works. Ask Dua Lipa. Yeah. Uh, hey, Joanna. Anyway, next question. I am a mouse who always belittles a cat called Tom when he chases me around a house. He can never catch me. A lot of bullying went over my head. Fair. And yes, it is Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Lime green and pink braces, and this girl made fun of me and said those were lesbian colors. Hey, Indica. Those aren't lesbian colors. I mean, pink is. But green is not part of the lesbian colors. I wonder how that girl knew what lesbian colors were. I mean, she got it wrong. Hey, Brooklyn. What are the lesbian colors? Orange and pink are like basically lesbian colors and like certain related shades. How do I know? How do I not know lesbian flag? I don't know. I'm not very good at remembering it. Red pink spectrum. Yeah. Looks like a sunset. Kinda. No, I blocked Bally for being anti-Semitic and otherwise, I think otherwise bigoted as well. So, no. Lipstick shades. There. I am the leader of a group of bears who care for all. I have red fur and a heart on my stomach. Who am I? Tenderheart bear, funshine bear, secret bear, friend bear. Red fur and a heart on my stomach. Tenderheart, funshine, secret, or friend? Daddy bear. The answer is actually Tenderheart. Tenderheart bear. So there you very, very little. We've gotten very little snow so far this winter. There's nothing out there right now. Like, we have no snow right now. We've gotten a couple of like minor snowfalls over the past month, but next question. I am part of a trio of sisters who saved the city of Townsville from villains. I have long orange hair and wear a pretty red bow on my head. Who am I? So, which one has the orange hair and red bow? And yeah, it's Blossom. Powerpuff Girls' greatest sister had special needs. I don't remember. I don't think I watched that episode. Maybe was that a first season episode? I only watched the first season. Hair transplant. I don't know. Maybe bear. I am not a bear, Rebecca. Yeah, I don't remember if I saw that episode. I don't think I did, but I am one of the most famous rabbits in cartoon history. I feel like that's enough of a clue, honestly. Avatar? I never watched Avatar, no. My catchphrase is, what's up, Doc? And yes, bugs, obviously. Um, I am a yellow bear who loves honey. Again, that says everything. I live in the 100-acre wood with my animal friends. Has anyone done anything like wholesome with Winnie the Pooh being public domain? Like, I know that like as soon as Winnie the Pooh went public domain, people were like, "Oh, let's do fucking horror movie! Yay! How transgressive and clever!" Hey, Christine, we're so cool doing a horror movie about Winnie the Pooh. Has anyone done any sort of wholesome content with him? Loved Winnie the Pooh as a kid. And final question. Had great lighting? Well, that's sad. That's a shame. If it's gonna be a bad movie, it sucks that a bad movie. Because so many movies have terrible lighting these days. Like there are so many like big budget movies that have just and TV shows and shit that have just terrible lighting. Like it's a baffling thing where it's like where what they're clearly going for is like, oh, it's to make it more realistic. Example. One example I heard recently was Little Mermaid, the live action Little Mermaid. I haven't watched it myself, but I've heard that for a lot of the undersea stuff and like a lot of nighttime scenes, that it's so dark that it's hard to actually see what's happening. It's like one guy took his job seriously. Why is new Little Mermaid great? Because why the fuck not? The answer ultimately is why though? Like the actual answer is that Disney is trying to capture new audiences and shit like that. Ariel was a white girl with red hair. But I mean, it's a fictional character. Like it doesn't really matter. She's a mermaid. Why Snow White not having dwarves? Kuwaiti Captain Kirk. Can we not talk about that shit? Like, can we not talk about that stuff? Like, can we not fucking talk about my friend's house? Like, can we just, like, fucking not? Dress up as a little mermaid? Audition to play Grumpy? I mean, you're not wrong. Imagine Captain Kirk being black and played by Denzel Washington. Maybe not Denzel. Denzel's a great actor. I don't know that Denzel would be the right fit for Kirk. There's absolutely nothing about Kirk's character that requires that he be a specific race. So there would be nothing preventing a black Captain Kirk. Or Asian or Arab or Latino or whatever. Anyway, final cartoon character. I am another talking dog who has a son who is embarrassed by the way I act. My best friends are Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Kirk just needs to be adventurous and charismatic. Exactly, Morning Dove. Clifford the Big Red Dog. He was PK, but Max did love his dad. Ultimately, Max did love his dad. And, he did feel guilty about being embarrassed by them. He lost to right. No, Rebecca. Fuck off. I've said that. I've said I'm not talking about that. Fuck off. Is my final like. That is my final response to people talking about that. Is fuck off. Max just learned to embrace his dad's quirks. Yeah. You have eczema? Do you think men with nipples should be allowed to lactate? Why not? Let them lactate if they're capable of it. New Year's resolutions? No, they don't. How about Britney Spears lyrics? like, like the initial responses were yes and God no. Just that dichotomy. That dichotomy right next to each other. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you a timeout soon, Rebecca. Like, I'm serious about not wanting to talk about this. I'm gonna time you out soon if you don't knock it off. All right. Banned Mickey Mouse episode with the Nazi propaganda. I have not Anunnaki. So yeah, Britney Spears lyrics. Daddy-o, you got the swagger of a champion. Too bad for you, just can't find the right companion. Daddy-o, you got the swagger of a champion. Too bad for you, just can't find the right companion. The options are soda pop, every time, womanizer, and sometimes. And yeah, pretty much everyone said womanizer. Remember watching Britney Spears' music video "Hit Me Baby One More Time" in middle school? Yeah, I remember watching that video. On mute. Just didn't care about the song, just the video. Just the video I liked. uh, I miss bad media karma. Another day, another drama. Guess I can't see the harm in working and being a mama. The options are Piece of Me, If You Seek Amy, Gimme More, or I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. I miss bad media karma. Another day, another drama. Guess I can't see the harm in working and being a mama. Cards Against Humanity? Eh. I don't think I'd want to play Cards Against Humanity. I think like I'd be fine with a similar game with a less cynical outlook. If you had a memoir, would you call it I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman? I would not. Baby, I said, please stay. Give our love a chance for one more day. We could have worked things out. Taking time is what my love's all about. That's so cool. Cards Against Humanity, it's like the impression I get is that a lot of it is based on, oh, look how offensive this is. Ah, we're so offensive. It's so horrible. Oh, we're such bad people. We're so offensive. Anyway, options are I love rock and roll, baby one more time, from the bottom of my broken heart, or don't let me be the last to know. Baby, I said, please stay. Give our love a chance for one more day. We could have worked things out. Taking time is what my love's all about. I love rock and roll, baby one more time, from the bottom of my broken heart, or don't let me be the last to know. From the bottom of my bottom. Answer is from the bottom of my broken heart. I suck at song lyrics. Yeah. Your Canadian dialect is outing me. Lost in an image, in a dream, but there's no one there to wake her up. And the world is spinning, and she keeps on winning. But tell me what happens when it stops. Thoughts on learning the German language? It'd probably be fun. And yeah, the answer does seem to be Lucky. For the record, I don't actually know any of these songs. I never really listened to Britney Spears, so. Someone told me that you love me. Come on, baby, come and show me. Doesn't ring a bell. I've never been to the Holocaust. I've never been to Germany, so yeah, I never listened to the radio. So pathetic. I'll have to pick up the rocks at the Holocaust Museum. Makes sense. Uh, it's time that I learned to face up to this on my own. I've seen so much more than you know now. So tell me to shut my eyes. Oh, you might be right. I've never been to continental Europe. I have never been to continental Europe, and I've never been to Washington, D.C. It's time that I learned to face up to this on my own. I've seen so much more than you know now, so tell me to shut my eyes. Lucky, I'm a slave for you, not a girl, not yet a woman, or overprotected. Do I have any kind of Jewish ancestry? I might. I think maybe, but not entirely sure. Anyway, it's not a girl, not yet a woman. And I've been thinking about how you say my name. Got my body spinning like a hurricane. And I've been thinking about how you say my name. Got my body spinning like a hurricane. My DNA test came back 100% potato. Options: lucky, break the ice, give me more. Or, no, that's wrong. Options: give me more, soda pop, oops, I did it again, or break the ice. And yeah. Break the ice. Oh, good night, SYL. Turkish people in the Armenian genocide. I don't support genocides. Keepers in the back. You're under attack. They're screaming your name. But I don't give a damn. Long line of huge Viking women. Nice. Keepers in the back. You're under attack. They're screaming your name. But I don't give a damn. If you seek Amy, from the bottom of my broken heart, I love rock and roll, or Rock Boy. The options for that one are if you seek Amy, from the bottom of my broken heart, I love rock and roll, or Rock Boy. Put on sunglasses and nod your head while playing Ice Ice Baby. No. Hey, Jill. I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. If you seek Amy slowly. I haven't actually played any Cyberpunk in a month. I bought Cyberpunk. I've got Johnny in my head now. I stopped not long after I got Johnny in my head. And I just haven't played in a while. Germany versus Scotland, who wins? I'm going to say Scotland just because I like Scotland. Because I'm Scottish. Anyway, Rock Boy. Keepers in the back. You're under attack. They're screaming your name, but I don't give a damn. It's Rock Boy. William Wallace in the movie Braveheart. They got quite a bit of it wrong. F-U-C-K me? Ah. Thoughts on Space Troopers? Never watched it. Or read it. Played in the DLC like you did. I keep meaning to get back to it. I just haven't gotten back to it. I just keep putting it off and putting it off and just never in the mood to get back to it. Every time they turn the lights down, just want to go that extra mile for you. You got my display of affection. Feels like no one else in the room. E. coli? Not a fan. Every time they turn the lights down, just want to go that extra mile for you. You got my display of affection. Feels like no one else in the room. And yes, apparently that is Gimme More. I don't want to be so shy. Every time that I'm alone, I wonder why. Hope that you will wait for me. You'll see that you're the only one for me. Anyone just wandering into this live now would wonder what's going on? Yep, kind of. Probably. I find it hilarious that apparently everyone in here is a huge Britney Spears fan. Why aren't I singing there? Because I don't sing, Chiquita. I don't sing. I don't want to be so shy. Every time that I'm alone, I wonder why. Hope that you will wait for me. You'll see that you're the only one for me. Yeah, I don't know how any of these songs actually go. I've never listened to a single one of the songs that I've quoted here. I've not watched Rebel Moon. Like, genuinely. Like, we're 9 songs in, and I have not listened to a single one of these songs. It's apparently terrible. Yeah, so I've heard. Hey, Moonlight. Gaga is your all-time woman. Night of Peace. Nope. And yeah, the answer to this one is sometimes. Listening to Gimme More will kickstart your transition into overdrive. Happy New Year, Moonlight. All right, last one. Last Britney Spears song. Thoughts on Yoko Ono screaming? I mean, I'm not a fan of her. I'm not a fan of her work, of her performing style. When is transition finally going to begin? No idea, Ugly Hobo. That's because she's Asian. She just seems. She seems pretentious. It's like she's got. I don't know. It's like it's. I think what it is, she's one of those types who's more interested in being like in being experimental than in being entertaining. I didn't say Britney's pretentious. I said Yoko's pretentious. A lot of cool underground hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I imagine that like, a lot of her stuff is probably like genuinely compelling. Like I imagine like a lot of it is like genuinely well made and well constructed. It's just not entertaining. It's just not enjoyable. I'll be honest. Kind of feel I feel the same way about Pink Floyd. Thoughts on Hiroshima? It was a war crime. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were war crimes. Anyway, final song, final Britney Spears song. Favorite artist? Like musician? Heartless Bastards. Have I ever heard of the Beatles? I love that. I love that Kids in the Hall skit. I love that Kids in the Hall skit where guy pretends that he's never heard of the Beatles. That's in the Ramones. They're kind of the opposite. They were more focused on being entertaining than on being good. Like, they didn't actually care about being good at music. They had no interest in actually improving their craft. You know, they knew 2 chords and that was enough. Anyway, final Britney Spears lyric. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. Rush? Not a fan of Rush. Listen to the same Ramones song for 2 hours the other day. Hardcore crust punk music. Oh, yes. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. And yes, the answer is actually Toxic. A Britney Spears song that I have actually heard, though I did not recognize those lyrics. I don't actually know the lyrics of the song. I heard the song back when it came out. Can I sing the chorus? No, I can't. Because I can't sing and I have no idea how the chorus actually goes. Karaoke machine? Never. I will never buy a karaoke machine. I don't want to do karaoke. You're toxic. I'm slipping under. Point in a karaoke is to have fun, good time, even though you can't sing. Right, but like, I don't want people to hear me sing. Another issue is like most of the music that I like, most of the music that I really enjoy is not stuff that is on karaoke machines. That it's hard to find karaoke versions. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. With the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? You have a few beers and drink some. I don't drink. I don't like drinking. ASMR eating crunchy potatoes, 4-hour relaxing is on karaoke machines. You sang La Isla Bonita, you'd go viral. Be like, I enjoy indie shit. You know, Heartless Bastards aren't. There's no karaoke machine that has Heartless Bastards or. Sang War in karaoke. Cool. Hey, Lady Sunflower. R. Kelly, Mariah, and Backstreet Boys. The indie theme song had no lyrics. Thank you, Rebecca. Most karaoke machines are Bluetooth nowadays. R. Kelly? Nah. Nah, he was never someone I listened to. Go outside and explore the world? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that. Making good YouTube. I am not making good YouTube money. I'm making like $100 a month on YouTube. And there we go. Nah, I was never into rap. Never into rap, hip hop, any of that stuff. I respect it. It's just it's not something that I relate to. Go to karaoke song is 99 with balloons. It's a good one. I was about to watch Someone on Netflix. Going outside is dangerous. There's grass out there, and I've heard it'll touch you if you're not careful. Exactly, Morning Dove. Or actually two solid albums. My main memory of Gwar is Beavis and Butthead being really loving them. In fact, their video game, the Beavis and Butthead video game from the early 90s, was all about them trying to get to a Gwar concert. That's my main. That's the main thing I know Gwar from. I did not watch the new Beavis and Butthead. Outside has people and people are annoying. Right? Exactly. Oh, and hi, Val. Just watched Fight Club for the first time in my life. Oh, nice oranges. It's a good movie. Fight Club is a good movie. It's good. Yeah. Do they have segments where they mock music videos? Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie divorcing? Yeah, Fight Club is a really good movie. And like a pretty interesting analysis of toxic masculinity. Never realized it wasn't at all about fighting. What's hilarious is like people completely missing the point about it and just like embracing the toxic masculinity that the book and movie were trying so hard to portray as negative things. Thoughts on Prince? Not my style of music. Yeah, people who are like, I haven't seen either Blade Runner. Yeah, people who started using the term snowflake. And it's like, dude, you're like, the movie is making fun of you. Sling Blade? I have watched Sling Blade. Had people thinking I was a psycho because they didn't get it. Billy Bob Thornton. He's a good actor. Sling Blade is my favorite movie of all time. Cool, cool. Never watched There Will Be Blood. Anyway, I think I'm giving up on trivia for tonight. I get the distinct impression that nobody's in much of a trivia mood tonight. Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Thomas Anderson. We used to chant his name as Robert Paulson at Rocky Horror Picture Show. Nice. Magnolia. I believe I watched Magnolia. I like that one. That was the one that like the credits played "One" by Amy Mann, right? Magnolia had the song "One" by Amy Mann. Had Tom Cruise and a bunch of other people, like a whole lot of people. I like Magnolia, and I love that song. Billy Bob lives part time in my small town. Nice, Bow. That's awesome. Cruise's best work. Yeah, he's a good actor. Yeah, good soundtrack. I have not watched Barbie yet. I will try to watch it. I've got a vacation, I've got a week vacation coming up. I'll try to watch it during my week vacation. Scientology, it's a cult. Yeah, I really love the song One. One is the loneliest number that you ever know. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. It's a good song. Want me a DVD of Barbie? I get to watch it. Hey man, is so good. She is good. Haven't seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Has some good attributes to me. Singing is not one of them. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about who still uses DVDs. Everyone should use DVDs. I'm not joking. If there is a movie or a TV show that you enjoy, get the fucking DVD. I have not seen Borat. But yeah, you absolutely, if you should be prioritizing DVDs over streaming services, because streaming services, they can take that shit down anytime. If there's a movie that you really like, don't bank on it being on a streaming service forever. It could get taken down any damn time. Physical media is valuable. You will not lose access to your physical media because some streaming service decided that it was cheaper to take the movie off it. Do I still listen to cassette tapes? No. No, of course not. American Psycho? Yeah. Yeah, I watched American Psycho. Twice Sail the High Seas. Yep. Be aware that they can stop working. True. I had to replace my 5th season of Xena because it, for some reason, stopped being readable. Weird. Christian Bale and him becoming conservative. Disappointing that he's a conservative. Still have my Blockbuster membership card. I think they're coming back. You never know at this point, Bao. I would not be entirely surprised if Blockbuster did make a comeback. Because people are getting pretty fucking fed up with shit being removed from streaming services. And holy shit, fucking Warner. Oh, man. Hey, Aquamarine. Yeah, the shit that Warner Brothers has been up to this past couple of years. Wow. What do they do now? Oh, I mean, it's over the past couple of years. Fucking Looney Tunes. They removed a bunch of Looney Tunes shit from the Warner streaming service. And obviously that's on top of them shelving movies that are fully produced and fully filmed and ready to be released, filming them for a tax break. They couldn't Wile E. Coyote versus Acme? How do you fucking shelve a fucking Looney Tunes movie. One that, by all accounts, was really good. Like, everybody, like, all the advanced reviews were saying that it's a hilarious movie. That it was going to do great numbers. And Warner Brothers was like, nah, let's fuck it up. Let's shelve it. It is baffling. Like, I genuinely don't understand the logic there. There is no way the tax break was more than they would have made from the fucking movie. It's an utterly mind-boggling decision by the guys, by the head of Warner Brothers. Original Mickey Mouse. Yep, Steamboat Willie is now public domain. And the moment it went public domain, there was like 3 fucking horror projects announced. Which, Jesus Christ. Can you at least do something interesting with it? A cartoonist that I have been reading for years, Randy Milholland. Cartoonist, he's done something positive for over 20 years now. And he's been doing Popeye for the past couple of years. Just the Sunday strips. And I think maybe Sunday or Wednesday strips of Popeye and Olive Oil. Randy Mulholland Dawson. Yeah, he has just started a new project that is based on using Steamboat Willie. Basically, he started a new webcomic. I'm blanking on the name. But he's doing it almost Mousetrapped. Yeah, he just started a new comic called Mousetrapped, which is kind of his typical cynical humor, but it is a take on Steamboat Willie now that he's in the public domain, and it's almost him daring Disney to sue him. Some AI creating scripts and cartoons. It's shitty. So it's not that it's not that the artist follows Chantal. What happened is Spike Trotman, cartoonist and founder of Iron Circus Comics. Spike Trotman, she watches a lot of YouTube shit just to get just in the background while she does her work. And the YouTube algorithm recommended a video about the recent drama about Chantal. So, yeah. So Spike Trotman is now aware of Chantal. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. It's a fucked up thing. And G. Willow Wilson. Trotman sort of on Blue Sky. She skeeted. She posted about it on Blue Sky. And it's Yeah, G. Willow Wilson saw it. So G. Willow Wilson, one of the co-creators of Kamala Khan, notable comic and prose writer, may now be aware of my best friend's drama. That is a fucked up thing to be aware of. That is a fucked up thing. They might know who you. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they may. Yeah, it's possible they've heard me. I have no idea if I was mentioned in. Like, I have no idea if the channel, if the videos they watched. Like, I have no idea if the video they watched that summarized the drama. I have no idea if I would have been mentioned. I don't give a shit. But yeah, it's possible that they've now heard of my nickname. Yeah, it's possible that they've heard of my nickname, which, again, weird. Addition for Kamala Khan. You know, Kamala Khan already, like, you know, she's already in the movies, right? Like, she had a TV show and a movie. She was in the last Marvel movie. Iman Vellani plays Kamala Khan. What's Blue Sky? Blue Sky is a Twitter alternative. I am a loyal friend. Hipster Twitter. You're not wrong, Vanna. I hate that you're not wrong. I actually, I don't even hate that you're not wrong. Like, that is actually a very good description of it. Hipster Twitter. It's invite only right now. Like, they don't have like an open registration. It's invite only, which has helped to keep it vastly less toxic than Twitter. Because the people on there are inviting people that they know are not going to be shitty and awful. Son hangs out with Pete Wentz. Nice. That's pretty cool. QAnon? Yeah, I don't think there's any QAnon on Blue Sky yet. If they're on there, I haven't heard about them. What if Elon buys it? He won't. There's no point in him buying it because it's not particularly large yet. So wearing the same shirt to me. No, Chinkita. I did finish my profile, and I haven't been on there since. I finished my Plenty of Fish profile, and then did not go on there again since then. I have son. I do not have a son. I don't have a son. Val has a son. Vanna said I have a. You wish I had a son, so you could hook up. So you could hook up with my kid. Is that what you're wanting, Vanna? You can't have me. You'll settle for my boy. Two comic book writers know. I mean, I wouldn't say they know me. There are two comic writers who may possibly have heard me mentioned in a video about my friend. Maybe. I don't even know if I would have been mentioned in that video. Like, I'd imagine it would make sense for me to have been mentioned in passing, but not in detail. Because I am only very tangentially related to any of it. You know, I don't really have any direct connection to any of that shit, so there wouldn't be much point in talking much about me there. Thoughts on the importance of keeping your sick goat hydrated? Hydration is important. Thoughts on sour Skittles? I'm not keen on sour candy. I don't really like sour in general. I forget I exist until a friend or family member makes a passive aggressive Facebook post that I can claim as being inspired by me. Whatever gets you up in the morning. I have never trended on Twitter that I'm aware, as far as I'm aware. Hey, Sil. As far as I'm aware, I have never trended on Twitter. Like I said, I'm fan. Yeah, I mean, not something that I am particularly interested in. Not my thing. I did just look myself up on Twitter and just blocking people talking shit about her. What I find? I mean, people talking shit about her. No one gives a shit about me, obviously. But there are people who are totally comfortable using me to attack her. And obviously, fuck that noise. So that's an instant block. Slurs. Yeah, I sometimes see that whenever people talk about her. Ever been ghosted? Yes. Hey, Brutus. I have been ghosted. This was a while ago. I connected with someone on Plenty of Fish, I think. I think it was Plenty of Fish. I was talking to a girl on Plenty of Fish, and yeah, we were like, we made it a agreement to meet up for dinner. So I went down to where we were supposed to get together for supper, and she never showed up. And then I got home and was like, "Hey, what happened?" And she never responded. So clearly, it was like clearly she's just entirely possible like that, or photos like that is fake photos and everything as well. But obviously, she's one of those people who just like likes to fuck with people. Ghosting always seemed fun until I realized it doesn't mean I get to haunt people. Yeah. Why would you make fun of me? As a prank. I just because some people are just assholes. Some people are just assholes, and knowing that they have inconvenienced others brings them pleasure for some reason. Happened to Miranda in Sex in the City. When I got home, I mentioned it to my mom and my brother because I was living. My mom and my brother were, or me and my brother were both living with my mom back then. So I got back home, mentioned it to them, and my brother thinks that he might have actually been ghosted by the same person, like that he might have, like that she might have actually pulled the same thing on him. Ghosted someone before, but it's because of depression. Yeah, that's rough. Blocker. I mean, it was a long time ago, Ali. It was like 10 years ago. Some people ghost because they have anxiety. Hey, Veggie. The impression I get is that this person was just a troll, basically. That they were an asshole who, you know, they meet up with, like, they talk to people on dating sites, make plans to meet up with them, and never intend to show up, and it's all just to fuck with people. And release date for a free dinner. Well, you don't get a free dinner. What? Why would I get a free dinner? Did you sort of? No, I went home. I just went back home. Waited for like 15, 20. I waited for like 20 minutes and then went home. Yeah, look at dating sites. No, I haven't tried in forever. I had minimal luck back in the day, back when I used to try. But some people have better luck. I wasn't particularly good at initiating conversations. That's like I wasn't like particularly good at opening a conversation with someone. Why are women so hard to come by for us? I mean, like in my case, it's because like social anxiety means that I'm really bad at initiating conversation. And we do kind of live in a society, like we do kind of still live in a society where it's expected for the man to approach the woman. and I'm bad at that. Do I poo every day? Not every day, but most days. I'll probably be pooing pretty soon, actually. I can kind of feel it brewing. Used to be really quiet and hard to know, but at some point I flipped and I just chatter with anyone. If they don't like it, they won't be like being around me anyway. When I go to bars, because I don't like drinking and I don't like bars. Hey, Cleo. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Do I like pooing? Meh. Hard to date as a homeless guy. Yeah, that would make it hard to date. Bringing a woman back to your place, you know, a box under an overpass isn't the most romantic place for a hookup. My partner didn't initiate conversation for 2 months. Yeah, still working with the same company for now. So how's it going? Meh. Back to being. We had a couple of quiet weeks in December, but it's back to being pretty busy again. Must have been a long 2 months doing all the talking. Reminds me of a joke. I haven't spoken to my wife in 2 years. I didn't want to interrupt. Hey, Flora. Never poop in a bag. Yeah. Do I like peeing or pooing better? It's a funny joke. I mean, I'm pretty. Like, I think it's an old joke. I'm pretty sure that's an old joke. I mean, peeing is quick and easy. I probably prefer peeing just because it's quick and, you know, 20, 25 seconds and it's done. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snow boobs. Some oldies jokes happening. Snowballs. Ah, snowballs. That makes sense. How long does it take me to poop? It depends. Sometimes just like 3 or 4 minutes. Sometimes like, sometimes I'll be sitting there like for 10 or 15 minutes just while I make sure that there's nothing left to come out. Because I mean, sometimes it's just like, man, it feels like there's still more up there. Can't tell if Ugly Hobo is a troll or not. He does live under a bridge. I scroll my phone when I poop. I usually do. Thoughts on friends with benefits? I mean, not something that I have that much particular interest in myself, but it's fine. Need to clean my bathroom? Yeah. It is not currently snowing. Yeah, Hobo does live under a bridge and eat goats. So troll yes, but not the kind you're thinking of. goats. Yeah. Like the Three Billy Goats Gruff? You've heard of the Three Billy Goats Gruff, right? The story of the Three Billy Goats Gruff? Troll lives under a bridge and goats are crossing, and it's like, I'm gonna eat you. And it's like, oh, you don't want to eat me, eat my brother. I would not, Lil Craig. I would not desecrate a book. Books deserve respect. They make you say riddles, yeah. Or guess riddles, yeah. Love is written by Roland. I mean, I still wouldn't desecrate it. I'd advocate not buying it, but I still wouldn't desecrate the book because books are great. Books are deserving of being treated with respect. It's my favorite flavor. I don't know. Beef. Is beef a flavor? Does beef count as a flavor? What if you want to use a book to create other art? I mean, fine, I guess. Thoughts on people enjoying nitrous oxide from whipped cream canisters? Fine, whatever. I don't really care. They beef flavored candy. Would I eat? No, I would not eat beef flavored candy. That sounds awful. Someone wrote on the second page of my copy of Mice and Men that Lenny dies. Damn! What a dick! Do I ski? I do not ski. As for Whistler, that's on the other side of the country, so Canada's a big country. I don't know if you know this, Veggie, but Canada's a really big country. Beef bouillon cubes? I mean, not to just eat, but it's my most ideal life. Sleeping. Just sleeping. Who would win a war? Canada versus the USA? Underground bunker or have an island to yourself? I mean, I just need the internet. So the bunker, if it has internet. Bad choice with the human. I mean, not right now, produce. Like I wouldn't do it now. And those people with pets. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to say that the companion who brings them comfort and happiness should be stripped away from them. That's just shitty. When would I do it? I was once I'm old and decrepit. I'm old, decrepit, and constant pain and yeah. Anywho, this seems like a good time to end for tonight. Don't seem to enjoy life. At the moment, I certainly don't. Hey, no name. Uncrustable? Okay then. Anyway, thanks for coming. And good night, everybody.